My name is Aria and welcome to Baha'i Basics, where we learn about the Baha'i Faith. In this episode, we're exploring the importance, nay, the compulsory requirement, that is, of education. Education in the Baha'i Faith. That's basically just a fancy, long-winded way of saying we gotta stay in school. Cut the title card! In the Baha'i Faith, education is extremely important. Yes, that means book learning and going to school, but it's also about our attitude towards learning in general, to grow and develop our brains and our character. Through education, we can unlock our potential, prevent ignorance and barriers towards unity, and allow us to fully contribute towards society, benefiting everyone around us. In fact, the promotion of universal education is one of our most pressing needs, as it would be impossible for any nation to fully prosper without it. As of 2021, an estimated 244 million children between the ages of 6 and 18 were out of school. This is about 16% of children and youth globally. Baha'u'llah, the prophet founder of the Baha'i Faith, has stated, "Regard man as a mine rich in gems of inestimable value, and that education alone can cause it to reveal its treasures and enable mankind to benefit therefrom." That's right, you do in fact shine bright like a diamond. Aww. Shine bright! Oh, God. The Baha'i writings outline two kinds of education, material and spiritual. Material education is all about the physical aspects of life. For example, the development of our bodies, its sustenance, our material comforts and ease, your basic survival skills really, having food, shelter, safety, health, and hygiene, nutrition. It also has to do with civilization and progress, structures like government, administration, trades, arts, sciences, inventions, and discoveries, all of which are essential for man. So, material education basically entails everything to do with the organization and refinement of our lives. Then we have the spiritual or divine education, which doesn't always get the credit it deserves. This education consists in acquiring spiritual qualities. This includes the development of one's character and virtue, and overall moral well-being. And guess what? Baha'is consider this to be the true education. What? But you didn't see that one coming, and I wish my physics professor knew that as well. Abdu'l-Baha has clarified that in this state, man becomes the focus of divine blessings. The Baha'i writings go so far as to say that the development of one's moral character is actually more important than being academically trained. For a person with a strong moral compass can still be a huge benefit to others in society, unlike someone who, let's say, is harmful to others but is very educated. If, however, a person acquires both education and a sound moral character, the Baha'i writings say that the result will be light upon light. Oh, sorry, I just wanted to know what being light upon light would feel like. It was nice. Overall, both material and spiritual education are extremely important, and we must feed both these facets of ourselves. Just as material food sustains our physical bodies, spiritual prayer and meditation and service to society sustains our character and our souls. And so, through both types of education, we can feed all aspects of our reality. And I think I have to feed my material one very soon. What I also find additionally interesting about the Baha'i belief in education is that of its priority towards girls and women. That's right. In the Baha'i Faith, we believe that women are the first educators of humanity, and therefore the educators of a whole future generation. It's even outlined in the Baha'i Faith that if a family has a male and female child, but can only afford to send one child to school, that it should prefer the daughter. For if she were to potentially become a mother one day, that she would have the ability to educate her children. Sounds like a win-win to me. The education of women in particular is of vital importance to the well-being of society. Research has shown that in areas where women are educated and able to contribute, that society thrives. For example, according to UNICEF, when we invest in girls' secondary education, the lifetime earnings of girls dramatically increase, national growth rates rise, child marriage rates decline, child mortality rates fall, maternal mortality rates fall, and child stunting drops. Women are also considered not only the diffusers of knowledge throughout society, but also as effective transmitters of core cultural and social values. Therefore, it's so important to ensure that we all have access to education, but especially our women and girls. We know that education and learning is immensely important towards our development and the development of society. There are opportunities to learn something new every day through the arts, sciences, literature, conversations with friends, through school, and even at home. So stay curious. Always keep learning and filling up that beautiful brain. Oh, and your soul too. I didn't forget everything we just talked about. And there you have it. That's my very basic explanation on the importance of education in the Baha'i Faith. Make sure to click subscribe for more videos on Baha'i Basics, and if you're curious about any of the topics we discussed in this video, check out the links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!